Hi everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome to the finale of Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 4, The Wrath of Cortex. Well, we've done it, ladies and gentlemen. We've gotten all 25 crystals, all 6 powers, all 46 gems, and all relics changed to either gold or 9 platinum. So, where's the special cutscene? Where's everything? There is no indication that you have to go back to fight Crunch. Well, besides that cutscene after the first time you fight them, that's pretty much it. There's no special cutscene or anything. You do not get a gem for getting all golds. Well, at least a gold on everything. Whoops, did not mean to do that. And as a result, you actually don't have to get all gold relics in order to get 100% in the game, ladies and gentlemen. You just need all the gems. That's really it. In fact, it actually doesn't even increase your percentage, because if you get just all the regular relics and then get all the gems, you should get 106%, which is the maximum percentage of this game, actually. Now, there's one thing I didn't mention, and it's the reason for this. If in the GameCube version or the Xbox version, your name for the file, instead of it being Crash or whatever you named it, you decided to name it, say, Wombat, you will automatically have 106%. Apparently, this only works on the GameCube and the Xbox version. I've never honestly tried this myself, because what's the point if I have everything unlocked already? What's honestly the point? I mean, heck, I had so many deaths. But, so what are we going to do now? Well, we're going to take on Crunch and beat this thing. So, let's take on Crunch time for the final time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and now for the final boss against Crunch and Dr. Cortex. So, where's the, added cutscene? The fact that, we got all 46 gems. What's their reaction? Well, I hate to break it to you guys, but there is no cutscene. There is no added cutscene into this game at all for when you get all 46 gems. Heck, the moment you get all 46 gems, there is no cutscene at all. I would think that, there'd be like a little congratulations or something, but there isn't. Ah, Rocco, the most dangerous mask. Right, and Wampuka. Boom. Does this pattern look familiar to you? Why, it's the exact same pattern that we fought him last time. That's right. Crunch doesn't have any new moves, and he does the exact same attack pattern that he did the first time you fight him. In fact, he does the same exact attack pattern every time you fight him. I'm not even joking. He does the same attack pattern every time. You could dodge them all the same way. And again, the most dangerous one of these is Rocco. How nice. And just hit him again. Boom. He hits Cortex, and then we hit, and then lather, rinse, repeat to the final hit. Nothing added. One word to say about this boss for the final boss. Underwhelming. Oh well, I'm used to disappointment. And now for Plasma Beam. Now, I think the Plasma Beam out of anything is actually probably the most randomized. I can't tell for sure, though. Oh, hot plate. Hot plate. Plasma Beam! Ah, yes, Wawa. So dangerous. Okay, now the actual dangerous mask. Hot plate! Hot plate! Plasma Beam! And for the final hit, boom! So, all we have to do is hit Cortex again. I say Wampuka is nice. Hey, Cortex! Have a fruit! And there you go, ladies and gentlemen! That takes care of Cortex, which means we're done.
Can't you ever let me win? What do you want from me, you cretin? No, Uka Uka, I can explain. It's too late for that now! I don't think you should have done that.
Oh, no. Where am I? Hey, wait a second. That annoying scientist doesn't have control over me anymore. Where is that pathetic twerp?
There's no time for that now, Crunch.
Danger.
Critical power overload in Evil Space Station. Run for your lives.
I think your energy bolt caused a slight chain reaction. It might be wise if we made our way to the escape pods.
This is all your fault! If you hadn't ducked out of the way, none of this would have happened!
This doesn't look good.
Hey, any of you guys need a ride?
Crash, Coco, Aku Aku, I'm grateful to all of you. If it weren't for you, I'd still be under the control of Dr. Cortex. Thank you for believing in me, guys.
You're welcome, Crunch. Hey, do you think that's the last we'll see of Dr. Cortex and Uka Uka?
I'd like to believe that, my children, but somehow I doubt that very much.
Idiot! Fool! Nincompoop! You've landed us in the middle of nowhere!
Ouch! Whoa! No, wait! I can explain! Ah! I'll get my revenge, Crash Bandicoot! Just you wait!
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Crash Bandicoot 4, The Wrath of Cortex, created and developed by Traveler's Tales. So, my thoughts on Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. It's meh, to be quite honest. The first 3 games, a lot of people had in their childhood, so there is possibly rose-tinted glasses here and there in my case. But it honestly... Did the credits just say Xbox? The credits earlier just said Xbox. Okay, this guest segues into other things. Really, when it comes to this game, it's not bad, it's just really bland. It's really average. There's a few levels that stand out that I really enjoy, but after that, it's just really underwhelming. I mean, the elemental masks, their boss fights were really pathetic. Crunch, we really didn't see much with him, and I didn't consider him much of a threat, really, because he kind of felt, boring. But other than that, I mean, the game's not bad. Like I said, though, it's just average. Really, though, what do I think about how Crash went from here? It's hard to say, because after this was Nitro Karts, and Nitro Kart wasn't really the best, but then Twinsanity came, and Twinsanity I loved, so I can't wait to get to that one. In fact, that's actually the next Crash Bandicoot game I'm going to end up doing in the Crash Bandicoot series. I'm not doing it next, mind you, I'm doing Ratchet & Clank 2. But, really, a lot of the problems I had with this game were really illustrated in the fact that I did the GameCube version instead of the PS2. The GameCube version had so many bugs, so many issues. Crash Droids comes to mind, for instance. And I think I'm actually going to the main menu right now. Oh, great, a loading screen. And other issues, such as these loading screens right here. They're not present in the PS2 version in between cutscenes and credits. There was actually one in between the final cutscene after you defeat Crunch. And there was actually a loading screen before you got to the credits. Just like that. There are no loading screens like that in the PS2 version of the game at all. The credits in themselves actually ended up saying, they said the Xbox programmers. Was this the Xbox version of the game that they just decided to slap onto the GameCube? Because it would honestly explain some of the bugs that were happening in the game, such as the overlaying image issues. For one, I have no idea how to explain the crash code still, to be quite honest. That was just quite frankly bull. But really, I think I've narked on this game enough. Like I said, it's not bad, it's just really underwhelming from what we got with Naughty Dog, really. I mean, from Naughty Dog, we had a lot of memories, but this one doesn't really hold a candle up as much, if you ask me. Now, I will give credit for this. I will give them some slack. Traveler's Tales had 1 year to develop this game. Compared to the other game that was only given a year to development, this one turned out a lot better. What's that other one? It's the counterpart to the lovely Crash mascot that was on the PS1. Begins with an S and is a purple dragon. His little enter of the dragonfly is not really that good. But pretty much, yeah, that takes care of it. So before we end off this one, I think what we should do is show off the special little bonus minigame that is actually inside the game that is only available on the GameCube version to my knowledge. So, shall we go to the main menu to actually do that game? I think we should. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that little cut was probably weird for you because the game wouldn't load. The game downloads onto your Game Boy Advance, and I had a camera set up to where I was going to show you guys what the game for Crash Blast looks like, and it didn't work. It was saying it was unable to download. I tried both my GameCube cables for the connections for the Game Boy Advance. There's no game in my Game Boy Advance either. I followed the instructions perfectly, and it said it was unable to download. Seems Crash was also kind of confused on that. So, unfortunately, I can't end this project on what I had hoped it would be. I'll keep trying in the future to try and see if I can get that to work, and I'll probably put it as a little bonus part in the future. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. I thank you guys for watching Crash Bandicoot 4: The Wrath of Cortex. Hope to see you guys for my next project, which is Ratchet & Clank 2: Going Commando. See you guys then.